The European Cricket League is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, HCL Software, Rado, La Junta de Andalucía, and Victorinox.
The line from Sawari.
Oh, no!
Sawari was caught watching. Thoroughly Duran, who's been included in the side for the first time since he was annihilated in game one. Figure. Short ball, not timed. Hit straight down the throat of Wakas Khawaja at mid-on. The big wicket for the Zagreb Assassins goes. Sawari's.
The local grind domestic comp, they just have true belief right now.
Local grind, it's one of the elite competitions within continental Europe. Thank you very much, Corey Rutgers. And that man's been around for a few of them. Wakas Khawaja, we haven't seen him with the opportunity to start with the bat, but he is one of the heart and soul members of this Nomads group, and they are very, very pleased with that start. Babu, his first failure of the tournament. Outside edge, and it evades. Hassan diving to his right. Well, you've got to get the runs from somewhere. It's lofted, and it's actually really well timed. So, Pawar, it's only the second ball he's faced in what's been a fairly difficult first few overs for the Assassins. But that's a nice way to finish the second. They sit at 10 for 1. It's nicely clipped over the leg side. Well timed, and it will find the boundary. Pawar, that is his favourite part of the ground. We've seen his strength on the leg side in a couple of games already. Absolute bane of the Kosnay cricket existence. And yet, here at Malaga, he has been smoked for a boundary almost every single ball that he's bowled. Batting paradise against this type of bowling. And that ball has been hit in the air. If he's grabbed it, that's an unbelievable catch. The ball hung up there for an eternity.
A big wicket goes. We'll have a closer look in the replay. It's 24 for 2 now. Flighted delivery outside off, he cloths it. Brilliant work. That's a perfect technique as well.
I'll give you a fact. So this is young Tassal Kamwal last night, who, when I referred to him as being quote unquote young.
Oh, it's something that they'll cherish for many years, and that's a big appeal, and that's going to be out as Balague's torrid time at the crease comes to an end. It was short, it was straight, and he's going to be back in the sheds.
Lovely appeal as well. How can you turn a young man down who's asking so politely?
Good appeal always goes a long way. Another wicket goes, and Zagreb Assassins, who
strides down the ground. Good contact. I guess that's the downside, isn't it, Corey, when you telegraph exactly where you're going to bowl when there's no variety whatsoever. The last few years, as Arbab
has got it.
Gets the stumping, doesn't it?
Yeah,
handy bit of work from Hassan, and the arms go up in celebration.
Yeah, it was an easy decision for the umpire. Didn't even have to use the technology at all. Just a plain miss outside off. Pretty loose batting, to be fair. He shuffled forward, and an easy stumping. As long as he took it behind the stumps, which it looks like he did.
Philosophical commentary from Corey Rutgers as the big charge sends it wide. And unfortunately, Awadika is waved goodbye from Carter Oval.
The old WW wide wicket. Don't see it too often, but good hands from the keeper as long as he kept him behind, which he did.
He might be needed in the coming days as Thoroughly's almost headbutted the ball, and he's taken evasive action at the last moment. Zabiula's chased it down and kept it in the boundary. There's going to be a run out. My goodness.
That it is run out.
Yeah, this could be the fly in the ointment here, Corey.
Well, it's either 4 or 2 in run out. So they leave the catch. A little bit comical there. Have a look here. Does he save it? He does. Well done. So that means this is going to be run out, and then they might need to have a look at the running between the wickets.
Yazi gets the leading edge, and that's an easy catch. And unfortunately, a man who has brought us plenty of entertainment during the course of these 2 days goes pretty quickly. Another change of pace. Might have dragged his foot on that occasion. The arms have gone up from point, and most importantly, the finger has gone up from the square leg umpire. A nice change of pace from Arbab. He's done a pretty good job.
Unfortunately, Zagreb Assassins this innings, nothing's gone right really. Easy decision for the umpire. Never tried to get it back, just lost his balance, and bit of a mismatch here, Rhino.
Khan gets swung and swung healthily over the leg side. It's a Maximo for the Assassins. The colossal 60 figure with the one off that last ball off their 10 overs, and that was quite a battle, Corey. Well, the team's re-entering the field, and it doesn't seem that there's a huge amount of let-up. So Nazir facing ball one from Pawa. Might have tickled the thigh pad on the way through, so I'm not sure there was really much value in screaming for well, tell you what, one run off the first over probably doesn't help that. But Hassan Ahmed stand and deliver. Thrashed wide of mid-off.
That one.
Big heave across the line. Fielder's scooting around and unfortunately got a good piece of it, but not enough to prevent the boundary. Wide outside off stump. Azim just hits the sky. Nigel's involved. And somehow,
after the retired hurt, effectively it could be 11 for 2 here. Such credit to this plucky little Zagreb Assassins team who just don't know when to die. Nigel catches his head, but he catches the ball.
Oh, well, that is going to help them. We haven't seen too many balls end up in the hospitality area during Group D. Dropped catch from Bruno, but it's a Maximo in the scorebook.
Well, Bruno have had a pretty tough day earlier, have now put a catch down in the fan zone. It was a one-handed attempt. Lovely shot from Ahmed.
Full ball, and it's drilled, and an excellent catch. Magdalenic brings out the archer and celebrates heartily, and so he should. That was drilled by Hassan. Really good snare.
What a catch, because he's hit that so hard.
The Zagreb Assassins. And it's going to take a lot more than this for an upset, but you've already got a couple of big guns already back in the sheds. Some of them not in the team tonight.
The finals day, but he's back with a swollen elbow.
A big swing. That's given. Well, Fahim's only out there for one ball. He was a long, long way down the track.
This man Pawa is Jimmy Anderson in disguise. He brings one back down the line, hits him in front of off the middle. The thing is, he's a mile out of his crease. It has a long way to travel, but Shub says, I don't care. That's getting some stumps. Go back to the sheds and put some ice on that elbow, young man.
Big swing across the line. Good contact. Just dives over the top of it. British, you cannot keep that man out of the game. They've even switched him sides from last night, and the ball just finds him. Full ball. It's in the slot, and Zabiola continues his tremendous tournament. Smokes a Zach over long off. 3 for 8 off his first 2 overs. Oh! Zabiola goes huge over the leg side. This man is a blaster with the best of them. That has carried the boundary by a good 25 metres. Drops a little bit short, not as well timed, but still carries the boundary. So another Maximo for Zabiola, and Awadika's been pumped in that over. The Nomads. Oh, that's another bomb. What a strike. Oh, lovely piece of bowling from the leg spinner, the extra flight, and isn't he pumped? Zabiola goes down trying to launch another one.
Good leg spin
Lovely
bowling.
Piece of bowling. He does not mind giving it a bit of air, this young man.
It's one of the dark arts, Rhino. Look at that.
Little bit of drift and just enough spin to take the leg
stump.
stump.
Look at the celly. Look at this. Yeah, have some of that. Have some of that. See you later, Zabiola. Well bowled.
Wow. Corey Rutgers wordsmith. Oh, that's smacked. Wide of mid-on, and Cromwell, they rate his batting, the Zurich Nomads, and he's shown us some glimpses this tournament. When he gets to free his arms, or if they end up with 64, they can go to 5.5, but they won't need it as Calmwell has annihilated the first ball of that over for a Maximo. They complete victory in 5.1 overs, and the Nomads